What's going on, y'all? So listen. You are the God in heaven, creator of all the earth, giving the hold on, shit, bitch. Hold on. I don't want to be cursing on the gospel song, okay? Let me get this right. Play that back. Okay, so we're gonna play that back. We're gonna play that back. You are the God in heaven. Nothing's more precious than your word. Even when I don't deserve it, somehow you still show me what I'm worth. Listen, bitch. Listen, bitch. Get into it. No. Mm-mm. 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 Lamisha was thinking she was singing up in that bitch, okay? Lamisha said, listen, I had an attitude last week. I'm going to come through and I'm going to go ahead and wreck shop and get this shit done, okay? Listen, this is the Encore, okay? The Encore, season 1, episode 4. Bitch, what is called? Questionable Queen, okay? Let me just tell y'all this shit. It took me a while to get through the episode because I be trying to catch everything and I still don't feel like I caught everything. So girl, just bear with me, bitch. But it was funny. Once again, Nivea. The best part of the goddamn episode. Because when they was going back and forth, baby, that shit was hilarious when Nivea got up in that goddamn confessional and was busting her ass up. Okay? And let me just put this out there. So I said something about Nivea's, mouth or whatever last week. I didn't know she had a stroke. That's why I asked what I asked, okay? And I stand by what I said. It wasn't to be rude or nothing like that. So, get about your feelings. And thank you to everybody who told me that she had a stroke because I didn't know that she had a stroke. And y'all said it was during childbirth and she also had some issues with drugs. Bitch, mama overcame the shit, so good for her. I'm here for it. The recovery aspect of it. Okay? But anyway, let's just get up into the episode, okay? Baby, at this point in time, everybody is just in a tizzy after Lamisha done left. Okay, Lamisha threw a big ass tantrum. That's basically what happened last week. Lamisha had valid points, but the twins had valid points as well. Don't put all this shit on me as if I'm making you not go into the studio and to do anything. Okay, you can get your ass up and you can go into the studio as well. But you didn't. Bitch, you had a so-called anxiety attack and then you went outside and smoked the goddamn cigarette. I never forgive that. I will never understand that, okay? And your ass was up in there asleep, all right? But I get both sides of the coin. Meanwhile, Shamari is just over this shit. Like, you the queen, Aubrey, you supposed to be regulating this shit. We supposed to all be about, women empowerment or whatever. But look at what's going on. Nothing is really happening, okay? It's just a mess at this point. So you got the twins going outside in a jacuzzi and they talking, you know what, I really feel unappreciated and everything. I don't know what the problem is. You know what I think it is? I think it's because they trying to pull the intimidation tactic. And I don't understand what Aubrey issue is. Aubrey, like, she was cool at one point, but now all of a sudden she ain't or whatever. I don't understand. And the bitch needs to get her vocals together. She need a vocal coach. Bitch, let me just tell you this. Aubrey can't sing. Aubrey cannot sing, and I'm just gonna put that out there. Now, see, I didn't want to say that at first, but it is what it is. The bitch can't sing. So, Aubrey, she's already starting division, okay? She was here for that whole let's divide the 9 girls up into 2 groups, okay? Or 8 girls up into 2 groups. She was part of that, okay? But now you're starting more drama when you're telling Elijah that the twins basically trying to make it seem as if he ain't shit in this situation. Bitch, when Elijah was sitting down there at that in that junky ass fucking room, first of all, I said, damn, y'all don't clean up for shit. Now, bitch, if I know people coming over to my crib or whatever, I'ma clean the shit up. Okay? I'ma clean the shit up. And even if we friends or whatever, I still, because sometimes friends talk shit about each other behind their backs. And, I mean, even though they not supposed to, they shouldn't. We gonna talk a little key behind your back and we're like, why you got all this shit over here? But then again, you probably get used to it. This is a stranger that you don't know, and you gonna have a room junctified like that. I ain't understand that shit. And then you up in there telling that man that them twins basically said that they better than him. You know what it is when we come up in there, okay? Talking about some, they are so passionate and they want things to go this way, and they're writers and they're want to do their style and all this stuff, and I'm just like, all right, Aubrey, what are you trying to do? This is not what queens do, okay? We don't further divide and put out information that can harm the group or whatever. No, we bring everybody fuck together, okay? And then, Elijah had to say, well, I'm the one that written the number 1 song, okay? I had 5 entries on the Billboard charts or whatever, top 5 entries, So I said, ooh, yay, you. You want a cookie? Bitch, what are you doing? Like, truth be told, okay, here's the bottom fucking line. Everybody that is on this show, they need it in some type of way, okay? I'm not saying that Elijah and Cosign necessarily need it, but they getting themselves some fucking exposure as well. The twins, they like to act and see as if they're so goddamn talented and, oh, we wrote all these songs for this person and we can give the stuff to Justin Bieber and all this stuff and Ariana. That shit made me mad when they were saying all that stuff last week. And somebody gonna say something. What's wrong with them trying to be confident? It's nothing wrong with them being confident. It's the way that you put that shit out there. It's the tone. It's the deliverance, okay? You can be confident without trying to sound as if you're looking down your nose at other people and trying to make yourself feel better than other people. Because, baby, you're in the same freaking position as everybody else. Everybody in that house is either there trying to get some money or exposure or both. You may not be there for the money aspect, at least one of y'all, but you're there for exposure. Because you probably was thinking about at one point in time trying to come back together and maybe do a duo album with just you and your sister. But the attitude is just funky as shit, so I don't know. And you probably use this shit as exposure to get yourself out there, to get your name out there, to know that, bitch, we do have a voice. Your voice is cute enough, okay? It ain't nothing special, but it's cute enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that. You're talented writers and all that shit. So, don't act like y'all don't be doing shit. But at the same time, Aubrey did all that. You got Kiely down there and she talking about how, I ain't talked to Aubrey in years, okay? This bitch in years. And then as soon as she found out that we was on the same show together or whatever, she hit me up talking about something. Hey, babe, long time no see, what's up? And then Aubrey here's what's going on, okay? She was like, Kiely, bitch, I'm fucking tired of your ass, okay? Always talking shit. You want to be the fucking creator director and you didn't do nothing. I came in and I did all the shit that I was supposed to do, that you claimed that you were supposed to do. You fuckly ass bitch, okay? I don't give a fuck, motherfucker, okay? I said, bitch, girl, Aubrey, shut the hell up. Truth be told, Kiely had that shit coming. Kiely had that shit coming because, Kiely, you were just talking shit about Aubrey, okay? Aubrey may have tried to get the queen position and all that shit to take it away, shit away from you, to probably stick it to you or whatever. That may be true, okay? Because we all know that you and Aubrey don't get the fuck along, okay? But you literally were not doing anything, okay? And she came in and she put forth a little bit of an effort. It was the minimal, but she did a little bit something that got the girls excited, okay? It was better than nothing than what you had. And you was talking shit and she called your ass out, okay? We get it. Y'all don't fuck with each other. Let it the fuck go. That's how I feel. It's too much goddamn division, too much goddamn egos that's going on at this point, and it's getting a little bit irritating. It's fun, but it's getting a little bit irritating because a couple of y'all shits is getting old. Even with the Cherish twins, they was like, I think it was Fallon or Felicia, whichever one, that sat up in that confessional and said, with Lamisha, I think that she's fighting to be heard and she want to be put out front. But the simple fact is, she feels as though she has to compete with me and my sister, and she's just not as talented, bitch. And they're gonna say, I mean, what? What did I say? I said, girl, you knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. Okay, you ain't have to put that last part in there. It may be true. Okay, I ain't want to say it true, but it may be true. But girl, we trying to diffuse the situation and you just Girl, they gonna be watching this shit like, I know this bitch. Can you imagine being on the goddamn reality show, filming all this stuff, and then going after months after you done filmed it, and it's airing, and you thinking that you done made up with a person, and you looking at the shit and seeing that they was talking cash shit about your ass, bitch, that'll piss me off. Bitch, fuck being friends. We ain't friends no more. I'm finna rat your ass out, okay? But anyway, they was like, let's just go over there and talk to Lamisha and get this shit under control, okay? Let's apologize. Let's, because we all need everybody to come together and get these songs out. That is their goal. Get these goddamn songs out, you know what I'm saying? Because they all have to sing on at least 3 of the 5 songs, all right? And if we got all this division and this mess, it's not going to happen. And time is running out. So I do give them props for, being the bigger person. And I do give Lamisha props for not being a bitter bitch. And I mean a big ass baby. I ain't call her a bitter bitch. I meant a big ass baby, and not let them in the room to talk. They actually sat down. They both all 3 of them apologized to each other, and they buried the hatchet. And then at the end, talk about something, I love y'all, bitch. I ain't finna go that far. I ain't finna go that far because, bitch, I don't know you, so therefore I don't love you. We cool or whatever, but okay. Meanwhile, so they had went to and this is after they talked to Sita, okay, and they talking about what's been going on, because Sita been hearing all the stuff that's been going. It's Sita, baby. She been hearing about all the stuff that's been going on, so she want to know what had happened was, okay? What had happened was, it's a lot of bullshit that's going on, a lot of goddamn division, and we need to nip that shit in the bud. That's what you need to do. And then here goes Sita. Sita was like, well, here's your queen. Y'all got to come up with a whole bunch of stuff. Now, if y'all can't come up with stuff together, the queen can come up with something, and that's what y'all would have to do. But they can vote the queen out. They can do that, if they not here for the stuff, so they get what they supposed to do. And at this point in time, after the twins and Lamisha have their little conversation, it seems like everything is kind of smoothing out and being on one accord. Next thing you know, we get Pam. She's going into the studio to record her gospel or inspirational song, okay? What is it called? I just sang the shit at the beginning, bitch. Let me tell you. You are the God in heaven. Baby, when Irish went up into that goddamn studio, I said, Irish, you getting a little better, but baby, you still... I said, no, what is with that shaky shit? Girl, it's bothering my nerves, okay? It's bothering my nerves. And did y'all hear when Aubrey was up in there talking to Elijah, and Irish came up in there and she was like, oh my God, you my twin. Yes, girl, there go my twin right there. Oh, you my twin. I said twin. She was like, I don't know what it is about Irish, but we just vibe and I just like her energy or whatever. We're like twins. And I said, both y'all can't sing. That's what you talking about, twin. That's the energy that y'all feel. That synergy that y'all feel between each other. Girl, stop fucking playing. I was confused by that, okay? I was really confused by that. Kiely had later said some shit, okay, because we'll get to that. But anyway, Pam was in the studio, okay, and she was doing her little gospel song. Truth be told, I ain't know Pam can sing like that. I'm not even gonna sit here and I'm not even gonna fucking play Pam. Baby, before I give her props, let me just tell you this. Pam, since you want to bring it up, I can't let it go. You don't want nobody to know, and you can call me Patty or whatever. It's the end of Pride Month, so fuck it. Bitch, here we go. You don't want nobody to talk about your past. It's fine. It's understandable. But you put the information out there. And ever since you didn't put that information back out there, see, I had forgot all about that shit. But then you brought it back up and now it's been stuck in my head. And every time I see you, I'm like, look at how you dress, okay? Now, it's okay to be tomboy chic. That's what she's giving me. She's giving me stem tees, okay? And if you don't know what a stem is, it's like you're not all the way. It's a cross between a stud and a femme put together. Feminine women, they wear their girly clothes and stuff like that. But then the stems, they are like, they can be tomboy chic-ish, okay? They give off that tomboy vibe, having on, some baggy jogger pants or whatever, probably a little wife beater and all that shit. But then they had their hair flat ironed and shit like that, corn rolled the fuck up in a feminine hairstyle, just like Pam's. Okay, she just gives me that. Every type of clothing option that she comes in, she look like she about to go play basketball. She look like she's about to go kick it with the fellas. Okay, I'm just saying, with a feminine twist, just a little of a feminine twist. Okay, she just gives me that tease. Bitch, if I was her size, I would be dressing exactly like that. Some of it, not all of it, because the fashion sense is a little questionable. Okay, but I squeeze my ass up in some shit like that. Okay, but I was like, all right, Pam, let me get up off of her, let me give her props. The song, it was cute. Okay, I'm sitting here like, now, see, I was questionable. I was like, I feel a type of way about artists who do songs like these R&B artists and these hip hop artists or whatever. And they had like 16 goddamn songs about sucking dick, eating puss, shaking ass, okay, robbing a nigga, killing a nigga, doing drugs, selling drugs, going to jail, putting a nigga in the dirt, all that shit. And then it'd be the outro song. God, if it wasn't for you, I give my life to you. You made it possible for me. You my number one G. I'd be like, wait a minute, what? You was just nasty on this whole goddamn album, and now you want to give a thanks to goddamn God like that? I don't need, ooh, take that back. I don't want to cuss when I'm talking about God. But at the same time, I was like, girl, what? It just rubs me a little bit sometimes, but I'm gonna let this go because I like the song. The song was cute. Everybody was trying to sing on this shit, bitch. I said, you better fucking do that shit, ho. I mean, ma'am, okay, because you don't like the word hoe. So, you don't like to call women whores, So I'm gonna just say, you better do that thing, ma'am, all right? And I did not realize that Pam could actually sing like that. I said, Pam still got some vocals up in there. Now, I heard bits and pieces. This time, we actually fully heard her voice. And I was like, oh my God, Pam. Okay, Miss Ma'am, go ahead, girl. You better do that. And she was actually writing, okay? She was participating in the activity. She ain't had nobody else do it, okay? She had one of the twins help come up with the melody, but while they was coming up with the melody, she was actually writing the verse. And I was like, okay, I like that. Meanwhile, Kiely was up there trying to talk to the choreographer, right? What's her name? Aaliyah Janelle or something, whatever the fuck. Shout out to her. Cause girl, you got a handful. You gotta make some magic happen with this shit. And if you can do it, more power to you, bitch. They need to give you a raise. Girl, so at this point, they up in there talking. She trying to figure out what they gonna do because they haven't come up with any choreography to the songs and everything. Keely feel like she still this creator director type of situation, okay? Bitch, Keely must have been talking for a good 30 seconds before Aubrey brought her ass up in there with a goddamn poster board and said, this is what's going on and this is what we want to do. We're doing this song, skeletons and stuff like this and whatever. And then, we need to do this. Maybe we need to put a little bit more girls on the track too. You know what I'm saying? So, Shamari, you want to get on the song? Shamari said, yes, she want to get on skeletons. Okay, she want to put her voice on that bitch too. Aubrey was sitting there, Keely was sitting there like, really, bitch? Really, bitch? I just want to see them fight. At this point, y'all talk so much shit to each other. Just go ahead and fight. They not going to do it, but I will sit here and watch that shit. Okay? It'll be probably the weakest fight ever. But, it was just a lot. So at this point, I believe Aubrey came up with the idea or something. One of them came up with the idea to just split up the group. If we're going to go ahead and the people that's singing on Skeletons is supposed to be her, Fallon, Felicia, and now they added Shamari. So we're going to go do choreography, and then we want the other girls to go back into the studio and practice on the songs and get the songs together, whatever, the other song together, so that everybody is utilizing their time to the fullest. Okay, that's fine. Meanwhile, you got the girls doing that. You got Pam and them up in the studio. They doing what they doing. You got the twins and you got Shamari doing the dancing. But yet, you have Aubrey standing off to the side. And she said, bitch, I ain't finna go over there and dance or whatever. And this is when, shit started really going left with Aubrey, okay? Now, you vouched and you wanted to get this. And you said that, you was the better person to do the job or the creative director, and then you're the acting queen as it is right about now. You think that you can do a good job, and you had it full steam at one point with your little poster board, okay, and your visual arts. You had it at one point, but then all of a sudden, um, it's just like you dropped out. You dropped out the project. You turned into Lamisha. You said, bitch, let me go take a goddamn nap. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all gotta do. I don't need to do nothing else, okay? And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. They in the studio practicing or whatever. You not down there. You think you too good to do the fucking choreography? Bitch, who the fuck are you? Okay? 1-2 step my ass. Okay? Your name ain't Sierra. All right? Move on. Okay? We got the other girls, they up in the kitchen, and Nivea, she horny as fuck, okay? You know, she everything just reminds her of a penis. She said it's been a while since she had a penis, okay? Meanwhile, Elijah had to come over there and call down the twins and said, listen, Aubrey basically was trying to say that y'all was it got back to us basically that you trying to downplay what the fuck I do, okay? And say basically y'all a little bit better or whatever. Like, this y'all shit. And Felicia and Fallon was like, hold the fuck up, bitch. We ain't never said no shit like that. I would never ever speak down upon your name. Don't ever get it twisted, okay? Because it's not going to happen. Elijah was like, I bet. That's what it is. That's what it is. They was like, I know it was Aubrey. So at this point, the twins are fed up with Aubrey, okay? They was cool with her for a second. They just don't know which fucking way Aubrey is going to fucking blow at this point. Because it looked like one moment they going to be cool. Next moment she trying to throw some shit out there. It's like she's sabotaging some things at certain points, okay? Because at this point, why would you tell the producer or the songwriter that you got people in a group that don't really give a fuck about what it is that you're doing, you know, and they think they're better? That's causing division, and you want the groups to come together. Like, come on, stop that. That's why they called your ass divisive, Aubrey, okay? People true colors are coming out. And I like the twins when Lamisha was getting into the booth, and you know she was trying to. You are the God in heaven, creator of all the earth. Yeah. Hold on. Gotta get it right. Okay. Um. Can you do that back again? You are the God in heaven. Nothing's more precious than your word. I said, all right, Lamisha, you tried it, bitch. Okay, we gonna clap it up for that because you tried, bitch. I mean, it was better than whatever else that other shit that you did. But hey, cool. You know, everybody was just glad that everybody was participating. Everyone except Aubrey. Aubrey is upstairs sleep, okay? And I mean, mama was snoring. I said, baby, do you need a CPAP? Because I don't think you're supposed to be snoring like that, okay? I might need one of them motherfuckers too, but I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to be snoring like that, okay? I said, please get off your back. Turn over onto your side, okay? Please turn over to your side. Put the pillow right there next to you and lay on that like that, okay? Because I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Moving on from that, I was like, girl, you're supposed to be the queen. You're supposed to be directing and telling us what to do or whatever, but yet you not here. It got to the point where, you know, the producer, Elijah, had to come up there and tell her to come down. Okay, so we can perform. So you can record your voice or your part on the goddamn song. Kelly and Amorphous? Wow, Amorphous is really doing it. I am really proud of him. They got a track together and he got a song with Brandy coming out. That boy is just doing it. See, that's the type of success story I like, okay? And if you don't know who Amorphous is, get into it, look him up, okay? His Twitter is Lone Amorphous on Twitter or whatever. He was doing those mashups and stuff. But anyway, back to that. Aubrey gets her ass down there because she was like, yeah, I can come down. Bitch, the bitch come downstairs and she looked drunk as shit, okay? That's how it was. You know that sleep drunk that you get when you was sleeping so damn good and you just look all out of it. I mean, head disheveled and everything. He was like, get up in the booth and do what you got to do. I mean, I don't know if I can really do it because I don't really have a voice right now because I just woke up, but okay. She was like, First of all, she didn't even like the song. She didn't like the song because it's not her genre of songs to sing. This is not what she's used to. This is not what she likes or whatever. And she was just over it. She wasn't interested. So she gets up in the booth. I would have rather her said, bitch, I don't want to sing on this shit, period. Okay? Than to get up in the booth and waste time. I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you. I said, bitch, what? And y'all swear the bitch could sing? How the fuck you make it to Danity Kane in the final cut? Diddy must have been, now I don't want to put that out there. I know Don Richard, okay, is sitting at home probably looking at this shit like, okay. Because, baby, Don Richard's still out here doing some stuff, okay? And mama looks good, all right? I'm just going to say that. Anyway, so they do that, and she was like, when she finished, after they kept on going back and forth of what she was doing, she just sounded terrible. And granted, she just woke up. I don't even care if she had rested her vocals. She still would have sounded terrible on this song. It is a devotional song, an inspirational song. You're supposed to get, feel the music. She didn't feel it. And her vocals showed that shit, okay? I was like, girl, you a white girl with no soul. You don't understand. You don't understand this type of music, So please exit the booth and quit wasting our time. The bitch said, literally, I got to go back to bed. I said, what? You been asleep all day, bitch? Okay. Cinnamon comes, okay, and, they listening to the song or whatever that they just did with Pam, and everybody loves it. Then they listen to Skeleton, and she was like, Aubrey's part, they need to redo that because she's not on time with the beat and everything. She's not on time. Lamisha was like, that being on time, it's very much important. So what they wanted to do was take her off and let Shamari do the whole thing, that whole verse, And at first, Shamari was not here for it because she was like, she's gonna be pissed. But bitch, excuse me, we on a time crunch. You snooze, you motherfucking lose, bitch. You should have been down there so we can fix the problem. Truth be told, her voice just don't match. Okay, that's all that it is. All right, and if you can't get it, you can't get it. And hey, fuck it. Meanwhile, the girls, Aubrey, do come down to the kitchen and tell the girls, okay, we supposed to have this little party or whatever. We're gonna be playing cards and asking questions and whatever. But if I can't do it, I'm gonna have Irish, my twin, okay, she's gonna be acting as queen if I can't come down. Because, I had a stomach ache all day for the past week or so, and it's like a real bad stomach ache. So, if I don't feel up to it or whatever, I'm gonna have Irish do it. This bitch didn't want to do it, period, okay? I know that tactic. That's what you say when you know for sure that you're not going to do it, okay? And so at this point, you got Kiely just like, this is what she do. We need to vote the bitch out and all this stuff. Irish getting up in her feelings about it in the confessionals. I said, girl, get about Aubrey ass, okay? Aubrey is doing some fuck shit. We understand that Kiely don't fuck with Aubrey, but at this point, what she's doing right now is not good, okay? It's not good. It's not right. This is not queenly behavior. That's why it's called a questionable queen, okay? So, they get ready and they go to the little dining room or whatever. They all dressed up and shit, and at this point, they taking the cards. Of course, Irish is the little intern queen, and at this point, they basically got to answer the questions and stuff like that. So it's like, who is your celebrity crush? Okay, Pam said Lenny Kravitz. I said more like Lisa Bonet, but all right, if that's what you want to do, we gonna do it that. Somebody else said, oh, Idris Elba, bitch. Idris Elba, no. And they was like, I was gonna say that. I was like, that's cute. And then they said something else or whatever, and then my TV clicked out. Okay, my TV clicked out for a second because, bitch, they were just doing questions. It was fun. My TV clicked out for a good, I'm fast forwarding to see. It was like a good 2 minutes in the questions or whatever. Then it went to commercial break and it came back and I caught the end of it. And they were still doing questions and shit. And one of the questions was like, who do you think should be replaced? Okay. And people was like Aubrey. Okay. And that's exactly what it is, And so they start making decisions about what they're gonna do, and trying to come up with a name for the group. And bitch, what did they come up with? Um y'all put down, I can't think of fucking name that they came up with. The recaps, the old bitches. I don't know. No, I shouldn't say that. But either way, they came up with the name of the group, okay? And somebody can put it down in the comments. But at the same time, Aubrey is sitting upstairs in her room on the phone. And Kiely said that that's what Iris said. That's what it was that Iris said that got Iris pissed off, was the fact that the blueprint, that's what they was gonna call themselves, the blueprint, okay? And so Keely was like, she was always on her phone, or somebody was saying something that she was always on her phone. That's when I saw, because Keely and Aubrey in the same goddamn room. I said, how the hell did that shit happen? Okay, so they up in the room together, whatever, and she had to snitch and say that she always on her phone. That's what she was, she was on her phone and all this shit, and that's what made Iris say what she said, about Keely. I said, girl, let it go. Meanwhile, what is going on? Aubrey is upstairs, instead of being downstairs with her goddamn group. She's up there talking shit about them to whoever friend she is on the phone, FaceTiming. Okay, I don't know how to do this or whatever. This is not what I'm used to. Okay, these girls, they can't sing, they can't do this or whatever. They can't even do a fucking 8 count. Okay, none of them, like, this is not gonna work. This is not what I'm used to. This is not what I do. I said, bitch, then why are you here? Just like Keely said, bitch, you are here because of the simple fact that during the pandemic, everything dried up for your ass. Okay, just the rate that it did for everybody else. That's why you here. You here because this is a fucking gig. Okay, but anyway, that was the encore. Encore. Do you want more? Brooklyn. Let me stop. Okay, let me stop. I don't know why this video is as long as it is, but it is, okay? I struggle through this for real, for real. You want to know why? Because it's fucking hot up in here. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying it's fucking hot, bitch. Let me tell you something. The room is a goddamn sweat box, okay? I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to record. And I close my door so that nothing else can come in, no sound or whatever. Look at my face. Look at my face. I do this shit for y'all, okay? But anyway, I will see y'all later. Peace.